Hello, guys, and welcome back to the new episode of how to create a website and in a very simple and easy way. A lot of people messaged me and contacting me asking to build a video on developing a simple website where you can launch your site like in less than 30 minutes. All right, so let's get started. So, how do you create a website? So, for creating a website, you need two important components. One would be your domain name, which would be your company name or your website name .com, or it could be a .org or .in, and so on. All right, so the second thing would be your hosting space, which would be your space to host all your website files like image, video, and then database and all your scripts which will help function your website. All right, so how do I build it and what skills do I need? So you need to have skills in HTML, PHP or HTML5 or any PHP framework, and definitely Photoshop to design your own logo or to edit some pictures, and MySQL database because all your website files and contents goes and saves to the database, and in case if you need to make some changes you need to know MySQL database. All right, so the good news, in this tutorial we're going to teach how to build a website without any skills, and absolutely you are not required to have any of the skills which I just mentioned. Okay, so before get starting, let's see how it works. All right, so first, sitting at home, you would be browsing through your mobile or to your laptop. Let's assume that you're looking for google.com. Now the website address goes and reaches your internet service provider, which is your ISP. Now ISPs, what they do, they just try to route and check the DNS entry to find where they have to go and reach. Okay, so these are global DNS server which has the hosting information where your files are located. Now the DNS returns an IP address saying, okay, for google.com here is my IP address, which is 8.8.8.8, and then ISP tried to communicate to reach that 8.8.8 and default port would be 80, and then your hosting server is connected. Now what does the server does? Once it reaches the port 80, it returns back your website, which you see google.com or YouTube or whatever it is. All right, so in this example which I'm going to show you, I have picked up few of my service providers, and again it's choice of mine, and in case if you guys have a different choice, you can go for GoDaddy or Hostinger or Bluehost, and there are many hosting providers and domain name providers. All right, so let's quickly get started to see how we can go ahead and start a website with a host. Get started. Okay, so there is a company called Hostinger.com, which is one of the company which I'm keep associated for more than 7 years now, and I'll be pasted the link in description where you can go to the affiliated link and you would be getting a discounts. All right, so they provide three kind of servers. One would be shared web hosting, the other is cloud, and the other one is VPS. So the difference between them is not much, but actually the shared hosting is nothing but you buy a server, you share with the other people, and they all share the maintenance cost. So you pay for what you're going to use on the server. Virtual private servers are a private server in case if you doesn't want to share your content or file with others. So just buy a private server, and that will be costing a lot. And the third one is the new technology on cloud hosting, where you can host all your files and everything on the cloud, where it is smart enough to have content delivery and other stuff, which we will talk later. All right, so in this tutorial I'm going to go for a shared hosting. Let's assume that I'm going to buy a domain, and now these people are providing three types of hosting, and most of the company has a different plans. Actually it depends on what kind of requirements you have. So here they're providing a single website hosting for 45 rupees per month, which would lead with one email account and 100. So the other plans have multiple website hosting plans and other plans, so it depends on how and what you're going to choose. And finally, once you have your hosting ready, you would be logging into your control panel,